welcome to Dussé and Backwoods. Make some motherfucking noise. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We in this bitch. We in, the round of applause. Okay,
Yep.
round of applause. I like that. That's some new shit. That's new shit. Well, it's not new, but it's, it's good. It's a good way to start the show. I am your host, Tunde, a.k.a. TunGotJokes, a.k.a. Chocolate Papí, a.k.a. Chocolate Baba for all my Nigeria people, a.k.a. the Pinky Ring Player, a.k.a. Mr. Fresh sometimes, but not all the time because then you expect too much, a.k.a. him Duncan, the Hall of Famer, because I did it my way. And before I go ahead and introduce our guest and my co-host, I would like to let you know that this show and this episode here today is sponsored by Cuts on a Pull-Up Barbershop, where they provide quality and premier haircuts by quality and premier barbers. Now, let's get to, of course, my main man, Mr. LA himself, you know what I'm saying? The well-connected and well-respected Los Angeles native. Let's make some noise for my man T-Reg in the building.
Thank you, black man. Thank you, black man.
Of
yes,
course,
sir.
Man. Hey, man, I'm working on your intros, man.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta balance out, man. You do too much for the city to just be.
Next time we're gonna add a little more to it. Man.
A little more, I bet. Little season, a little bit more, little season. Cool. Yeah, we building. Now, we have a very special guest. You know, I'm going on a baddie run right now. Only the creme de la creme of black women is getting on this show. Let's be very clear. We have a friend of mine of a long time, 10 years plus now. Not just a loyal friend, fellow Chicago native by way of Evanston. She is an singer, songwriter, actress, model, just entrepreneur of many different things, and a hustler of, you know what I'm saying, of everything, and then jack of all trades. I would like to make some noise for Miss Ebonique. Whoa.
Thank you.
Hey, round of applause, Slap hands.
She was enjoying that intro.
I know. It made her feel good. It's like, okay, tell me more about me.
What
tell
else do I do?
Exactly.
Jack of all trades. Yeah. What can I do?
Listen, she's on Broadway too, right? Technically. You know what I'm saying? Almost. Hey, listen, fuck it. It looked like it to me because I ain't on it, so fuck it. I'm living vicariously through your stage time.
Thank you.
So, Ebo, welcome to Dussé and Backwoods for technically the second time.
Yes.
Because, let's be very clear, I've had this show for about 6 years now, on and off due to life and shit. Life be lifing. And in that span of time, in the first 10 episodes, I was able to bring a lot of my homies on the show. Ed was like the 7th person to come on the show. We on episode 68 now, just so you know. Let's make some noise for that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas stop at episode 8. We on 68. You feel me? So, you know, we out here. We out
after that.
Exactly. That's a good number too. So anyway, so Eb has already been on the show, but now you're actually on. I feel like you're on the platform. It's a platform now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got video, I got a crew, you know what I'm saying? I got my mans, you know what I'm saying? We in this bitch, you feel me? So, I wanted to bring you back on the show because I wanted to highlight and to acknowledge the journey that you have stayed on and the persistence that you've had in that journey from then, even before then, until now. So, I wanted to talk to you about, how it all started. Let people know originally where you're from.
I'm from Evanston. Originally.
North Suburb of Chicago, let it be known.
Evanston, Illinois.
Shout out to the Wildcats.
Illinois.
All right.
And
born and raised in Evanston?
Yeah, born and raised. And I came out to LA about 10 years ago. I feel like when a big chunk of us did.
We all migrated together.
Yeah.
Legit. What exact month?
It was in the summer. I think it was July.
Ooh, I got you beat by 1 month.
Move your mic a little to your right. Just a little bit.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
there we go.
Perfect. Gotta make sure we hear.
I have this. I think I'm probably moving a little bit because I'm afraid to hit my teeth on it. You know how like I don't know if you've ever sang and then you like close your eyes, be like ooh, and then you accidentally hit your teeth on the mic.
That's some singer problem shit.
Okay, well, that's
shout out to
happened a
her
few
for
times.
performing a lot. I guarantee other singers have the same problem of hitting your teeth on the mic. When I'm doing comedy, I ain't never biting the mic, so you must have been into it. Yeah. It must have been one of them shit.
Your eyes are closed. You're not looking at the mic. Is the point.
Understood. Okay, cool. Well, glad we got that out the way. So yeah, we all migrated out here about 10 years ago. But what brought you you here originally? What was the goal? Because myself personally, like even before I started doing entertainment and all things, I told myself I was moving to Cali when I was 16 years old.
Oh.
What? And I stand on it.
Oh,
I never changed the plan from 16 to 23. Anything from high school to college to case, anything I ever got into, it was always, all right, when I get out of this, I got to get my shit together because I'm still going to Cali.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I always had that mindset. And then I didn't start doing entertainment until I was like 2021. So I just always had the mindset, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. So for someone like yourself, what would you say was your push and your motive to leave Chicago?
That's cool. I didn't know that you always wanted to come out this way.
Always had. I was the only one of my siblings that knew exactly where the fuck I was going. I'm not saying shout out to my peoples, but you know what I'm saying? Like, and my siblings, my friends,
my siblings was lost.
No, niggas.
They're doing great things.
No, niggas. Hey, listen, come on now. Shout out to the gang now. If y'all know about the Adigan gang. We out here. You feel me? But me, I was on this path. Whatever the fuck they had going, I knew. It's just I was getting into a lot of shit as a shorty, and I got tired of the cold quick. So I was like, fuck this. And then I fuck around, found out I had a talent. And I was like, oh, hell, I'm really gone. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So what about you? What was the catalyst that really took you over the edge?
I wasn't like that. See, like I'm very like family oriented, and like I didn't think I was actually ever gonna move.
How many siblings you got? I know you have one sister.
I've got 3 siblings on my dad's side and 5 on my mom's side, but I grew up with the ones on my mom's side or dad's side. Sorry.
Okay.
Dad's side.
Wow, it's 8 of y'all. So it's 9 of y'all.
Yes. Well, one passed away 2 years ago, but so now there is 7. But they've actually never met, so they don't know each other.
So y'all not really that
your siblings, like
yeah, like I grew up with the ones on my dad's side, but I've met the ones on my mom's side, but not a lot of times.
There's athletes in the family, and I'm also too. You got, I know you now, so I know you were ex-hooper.
And
you know
my
what
little
I'm saying?
sister.
And the little sister's nice.
Yeah.
Shout out to little sis. She went to school for it, didn't she?
Yeah. She went D1, and she just recently at not our high school, but at our high school, as in my mom and my dad and all of them went there.
Shout out to
ETHS. At ETHS. She just won like best, like she has like the best record of all time for like a female basketball player.
That's what's
Come on now. We gotta go ahead. We gotta give a little bit of hand clap for that.
That's what's
Plus sis out here getting buckets.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Beating niggas in 21 and all that. For it.
And she went to Stony Brook, and she's out in New York now. Nice. And also the little brother went to Howard University out in DC and is out there now too.
Okay, cool. So I have a question before you even get into anything more within the family. You come from a biracial family?
Yes.
Word. How does it split up? Who's white? Who's black? Who's what?
My
what
dad
is
is white, and my mom is black. Dad also got on the ETHS Hall of Fame with my Uncle Lou for a really good basketball team back in the 80s as well.
Just gonna subtly throw that out there for Pops.
Yeah. The whole family is nice.
Okay, so everybody hoop. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't hoop with you. You know what I'm saying?
But I played with a sister.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So,
back in the day.
My sister, she does it all. Anyway, enough about her. You can Google her. We were talking about you. My sister's Googleable, but we're talking about you, Eb. Anyway, so
what made you come out here though?
Back to the original. Yeah.
So I guess I was saying I'm very family oriented. I didn't think I would move, but my best friend, who you also know, Alante's sister, Zavi, Ashley Terry.
Young Ashley. Shout out to Ashley.
She was living out here when I was going to college, and I would always come and visit, and she'd be like, "You gotta move, and there's opportunities." And she doesn't talk like that, but in my mind, that's how it was.
Right. She don't talk like that, but if she's talking to you, she probably talking like that, nagging your ass. So
you gotta come. So then he moved out here, and I moved out here.
Yes, Tay moved out here. Shout out to Tay. He was on the podcast too. We're gonna get him back.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. I had the whole gang.
Yeah.
Literally, we're gonna run down the list, but it was all I think like maybe our first 10 episodes was all Chicago people. All of the because I figured I knew so many people that did so many different cool things,
and
just from where I'm from.
His line of clothing is blowing up too. He's been making stuff for a lot of big names, so that's good too. Shout out to Alante.
Shout out to Tay for sure.
Fire.
But yeah, my best friend, she goes by Zavi now, so I won't keep saying Ashley. But
okay, shout out to Zavi.
Zavi, she convinced me to move out here, and my dad was like, "You always can move back if you don't like it."
I ain't gonna lie. Why? This is one thing that I find it interesting because I don't know if as Los Angeles natives that y'all get the same type of energy. because I've heard that for 10 years straight. Like, I'm not gonna stay here type shit, or I'm not looking for some, yeah, Tun, whatever. You can always move back. Like, I'll go home and motherfuckers, I'll kicking the wheels like, hey, bro, if you ever need a, you know what I'm saying? You ever need a place to stay or you ever need a job, I got you. It's like, who the fuck told you that I was coming back to get a job? Like, is it like that for like people in Los Angeles where it's like, if you go out, you just know like, all right, cool. My people are always wanting me to come back.
But you mean go out where? Like, what do you mean?
But that's it, because we came here and
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I evidently didn't.
Like if I was to move out of town?
Yeah, if you to move out of town.
Hey, I think that's just like a
nice family thing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's just a,
Well,
I think that's just what that is. Because my little sister lives in Atlanta, and my dad be wanting her to come back. And always be like, you know, you can come back. But it's like,
that's nice.
She not tripping.
She
like, you know, I'm living my life.
Right, yeah.
I'm living my young life.
Okay.
I think that's just some family thing.
Yeah, it's family. It's good family shit.
Yeah.
Some people like, go on, nigga.
Right.
Fuck up out of here. You go to 18, get your shit and go.
Bed.
Right, exactly. Your bed is gone, everything. Me and your daddy fucking go and get up out of here. Yeah, no, it'd be like that. It'd be like that.
It does.
I remember I went to somebody's house who I know got older parents, and I seen Viagra in the counter. I was just like,
on the counter, kitchen?
No, not on the kitchen counter, but it was just like it was in like the medicine cabinet.
We getting it
I'm
in
just
over
like,
here.
hold on now.
It's by the door
Because he's
when you walk
28. The kid, all the kids is grown, so the parents got to be in their 50s. They fucking. So, but
Well,
God bless.
in.
You know what I'm
Viagra's for
saying?
that.
I'm definitely going to be fucking when I'm in my 50s, 60s. I know that. So, I ain't mad at him. But continue.
I'm not mad.
Back at you, Queen. Go for it. Okay, so.
Blessings to those people.
Exactly. So they wanted you to come back.
Yeah, I mean, I think my dad was just, because my dad is born in Chicago, raised in the younger years, Chicago, moved to Evanston. And that side of the family's always been there. And I think, it's just scary when you have a family member who moves away.
Yeah.
Right.
They're just
And
not
he's dad, your daughter. Of course.
Is there any boys? Well, there is, but okay.
Now
You get the younger, though.
Yeah, now there's like a little one,
Mm.
Xavier. I did that look because I think he's 7. I'm not good at Xavier knows I love him.
Hey,
I think he's 7.
listen. When you start putting "I think" in front of anything, that means you didn't thought too much about it.
I haven't. I know he's very young, and I think he's 7. He could be 8.
Oh my God.
Apologies
Well, that's
if
cool.
He's 8.
He'll be all right. But
He'll be fine.
Now,
He won't watch this
exactly
until way later. By then I'll know his
By the
age.
time he's 21, then you'll know. Like, yeah, he just turned 21.
He just turned 21.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He's just little now.
Right. So he's
Old
doing
enough to
kid
be in
shit.
school, but
Right. Okay. Word. So,
yeah. And then Isaiah, who is over in DC,
mhm.
who recently graduated 2 years ago from Howard University.
Nice. Okay. So everybody's, what I'm saying, got degrees and shit. Did you go to school?
University of Illinois in Champaign-Urbana.
Oh,
Where Ninja
okay.
went.
And that's not where you met Ninja, but that's where y'all went together because y'all already knew each
That's
other
how
in
I got to
school.
know her better because we went to ETHS together, but we were I knew who she was, and we had similar friend circles, but I hung out with her a lot more, and we
Shout
got
out to the
closer.
baddies sticking together. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ninja.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? If you didn't catch the Ninja episode,
you
go
should have
catch
never
that.
told her
Yeah,
this
yeah.
was her camera. She
Right.
was
I've been playing to the
She
camera
was
all
going
day.
good, goddammit.
Crazy.
Look into the motherfucking camera like it's yours. You own that shit today.
This is literally only my camera.
Good.
So I've been,
Good. Well, this is all of everybody
y'all
can
are
see
side
this.
profiled in that one.
But for the people that can hear it and not see it, just know that she's talking into the motherfucking camera like she's supposed to.
Yep.
Goddammit. Okay. So anyway, you went to U of I. What'd you study at U of I?
Broadcast journalism.
Really?
I did. I thought I wanted to be a
Wanted
news
to be a news
anchor.
anchor?
I thought that I did, and then I
Weather
interned at
woman or some
NBC.
shit?
Not weather. I thought I wanted to newscast,
Really?
be up there
I
today's
actually know
story
somebody that's
is
newscasting, too.
breaking news and
Breaking news. Niggas is stealing again in Chicago. More niggas is killing. And back to you, Bob.
Sadly.
I don't watch the news. I fucking hated the news. Especially when you have foreign parents. All they do is watch the
the
fucking
news.
news.
Mm.
That's it. That's it. That's all. They watch the news. They take that shit and assume that every time you go outside, you're going to get raped or robbed or you're going to get shot or the police going to kill you or something. Like, Mom, you do know I go to school every day. Like, I
Yeah,
go
yeah.
outside every day. Like, I get it. But that's why still to this day I don't watch the news.
There is a lean to the news that is negative because, if it bleeds, it leads is a saying. It's
Oh, wow. If it bleeds, it leads.
that is a saying.
You said.
Hey, if it bleeds, it leads. Hold on, that is a double entendre.
Yeah,
If you
that's
think
pretty
about
crazy.
it.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. We'll let the viewers catch up on that one. If it bleeds, it leads.
She said, I'm taking a sip on that one.
Yeah, continue, madam. Go for it.
But the news industry is actually very, very interesting. I mean, obviously, the print industry has taken a steep decline since even just television. People don't really buy newspapers anymore, and so that was dying.
Newspapers, but
yeah.
It's been a dying industry for a long time since
my dad still reads the newspaper every day.
Swear.
Yeah,
he be playing Sudoku and shit in that motherfucker.
My dad is 62.
Yeah.
But he's gonna go get the LA Times every morning. That's what he does.
Yeah.
But
at that point,
that's routine and therapeutic at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
people are not even reading shit. He's just looking through shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To clear his mind or not even, think about something else. So I get that.
But now I get online news updates. Like I'll do the same thing when I wake up in the morning, but it's like through an email and Apple News, and I also have Yahoo News, which is random for other people. But I be getting the Yahoo News updates too.
Okay, so what derailed you from the broadcasting journalism thing, even though you went to school for it?
I interned at NBC 5, and
in Chicago.
Okay, and it was a great experience. But I will say that like every single female news anchor there was like, if you want to have a personal life or a family, news is probably not for you.
Really?
Like
why is that?
You gotta be there crack of dawn. Yeah,
you have to be up. You're a one-man band, especially when you start off. They throw you into like, Boo-Fooville, Missouri, and like if you get an agent and you have to work your way up the system to get to more desirable markets. It's like I'm trying to relate it. I guess it's like basketball if you were to get onto like a D League team, or like you have to kind of work your way up sometimes if you don't.
I got a homegirl that did the same thing as you, and they had her in like buttfuck Michigan, somewhere cold as fuck, and she was like, "Yeah, I can't do this shit."
And you're by yourself, so like you're a one-man band. You got to film your own stuff. You have to. There's a high turnover. They want you to produce a lot of stories every day, and it starts to just get depressing because you can't. If you really value like what your job is, you're gonna have to do a lot of stuff that you don't believe in, and that like.
Shit. And then it's like when especially when you're doing news or like breaking news, it's not even about who's right. It's about who's first.
Yeah, and there's a lot of like press release news too. Like, so many companies are sending it, PR companies are sending in press releases for their people. And, like sometimes you also just feel like you're reporting the PR press. And like there's just but like because of the situation of not having enough time and limited resources, because the news is, it's supposed to be independently. Ideally, in an ideal world, it would be funded by the people so that there's no commercial interest and bias, but it's not. So there is always intrinsically bias, even in like your favorite news network that you're like, they're not biased, they're perfect, but everybody is because somebody's funding them. Somebody's funding all of them.
Yeah, it's literally like Fox News. Like Fox News is literally funded by Republicans.
Right.
Like the whole setup.
But MSNBC is also funded by Democrats.
Democrats, yeah, the same shit, right.
CNN has sponsors. Like, I'm not even just talking about, like, political party. I'm talking about, like, Charmin or, like...
Oh, wow.
Not that Charmin... I don't know if they have a political
but just throw it out. That's a major name, right? I get it.
Somebody's funding all of these companies because it's, they're getting... People are selling ads.
Advertisements. It's all about advertisements, yeah.
So, I don't know. I think I got, what's the word when, like, your... rose-colored glasses are taken off and you're like, oh, this is not what I thought it was. And also it's way harder than I thought it was.
There's still clear vision on that shit.
Yeah. And it just didn't seem as exciting anymore.
I've heard that one.
That was a
saying.
New one.
Oh. That just means you see everything rosy. Everything's nice.
You said what?
Everything. That's when you're seeing life as everything's rosy and everything's nice and perfect.
Shout out to Evanston.
Shout out to the town. You gonna say that a lot today.
Lord help.
Okay. Hey, I ain't hear that one either. So shit, we on the same boat. But okay. Cool. All right. So the broadcasting had you fucked up.
They did. I was in school for it. I minored in English. I thought maybe I'd also be a writer, like of just short stories. Still also an option. I may still write short stories or fiction at some point, but that's just a thing that I might just do for fun.
Later down the line, right.
So I went from that and I worked, when I graduated, I went straight into a PR company, but they were like a political angled PR company. And I just realized that it was like, everybody was like, had worked for like somebody's political campaign in the past and was very like, just differently minded. I think, you know, like when they talk about like when you work at an office, it's important to like fit into the office culture, and I did not. And I think I was there like 2 years, and then
What do you think is the hardest thing about you conforming to being a regular 9 to 5 or fitting into an office culture?
I think, I don't know. Like, I think in that specific instance, I didn't fit into the personality of all the other people around me. But even if I had worked at a company where I did, I think I just had too much like creative energy and like ideas of other things that I wanted to do. I mean, it sounds a little bit also like ADD. Like I'm like kind of like around. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. And
let's be clear. I also believe that in life, certain people either catch triggers or catch certain impulses late, or some people just can't do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not for them. Like, it's just not. Yeah, you can't put everybody in a box. Everybody can't everybody can't dress up, wear a tie, and do certain things.
Bro, I couldn't do that ever in my life.
Ever in my life. I remember I had a job that I literally just one day, when I was going to the job, I remember calling my nigga DP, and I was just like, bro, I'm not going in. He said,
oh, yeah, I remember y'all talking about this.
Yeah, like, it was just like, I quit. Like, there's no way I can give these niggas 10 hours of my fucking day. Yeah. From 12 to 10 o'clock at night, or from 8 to whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way I can do this shit in here with no offense to everybody else that has jobs,
no offense at all.
That situation, a bunch of regular niggas. To me, because it's just like, you always have that same type of drive or burning. Have you ever read The Alchemist?
Yes.
Exactly. Young Santiago. You know what I'm saying? And when he was talking to somebody, they said, by you not living your true legend, you will always find yourself having regret and something that feels that it was holding you back until you die. And for certain individuals who are creatives by core and you know what I'm saying, at the heart, I feel like there's just certain things, no matter even how much it pays, how much it look good on your resume, how much your parents really, really want you to have that job or really want you to have security, it just don't fit you. You know what I'm saying? Because some shit, low-key, is in you and is not on you. And if it's in you as a creative, for real, then what you wear is not going to be on you. What?
I was going to do the hey, yo, but it's a serious moment right now.
See?
My bad.
Oh.
See? You see?
Innuendo.
You know, like, it is a strong...
Hey, yo.
It's too late now.
Like, I love this nigga, but I hate this nigga. When I tell you, like, it's like a 50-50 strong hate. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been his father, his family. I love his people. But this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Man. But welcome to Dussé and Backwoods.
You said some real shit, though. You
know what I'm saying? Yeah, at the end of the day, that it is some real shit, because it comes to the understanding of, like, of self. You know what I'm saying? So what was your last straw that made you say, all right, fuck this?
When I left, that was right when I can't remember what the specific catalyst was, honestly. I think it was just one of those moments, kind of like what you had when you just went into work and you were like, I can't do this. I think I was kind of over that specific job.
You give 2-week notices?
I did.
Shit.
I did, because I was planning ahead.
Bye.
You funny.
What? Nigga, they can fire you.
Across the country.
They can fire you tomorrow and hired you yesterday. Fuck y'all. I'm gone. Yeah, nah, I quit on anybody.
It wasn't.
Any corporation.
It was more like I was like planning to move, and I was getting my ducks in a row, because, you know, I like
they wanted that bread.
Yeah. Yeah,
save up a little money.
Yeah,
I was gonna leave anyways, but, you know, I was gonna let them know. So yeah, I think I was just kind of over it. And I was like, let me just try to see what it would look like to pursue my dreams over here where my best friend's at, who moved right after I came out here.
Oh, wow.
I ain't gonna lie. Let's put her on blast.
That's crazy.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
no. Hell
that's
no.
the happy one.
No, this is the one. That's the one.
That's for you,
Talk
Zavi.
to the camera. Let her know. Because she gonna watch this. Zavi, you bogus. You left your girl. Honestly, and I came too. You left. I was here when you left, nigga. You left your girl, you left your brother, you left the guys, you left everybody. But it's okay. Everybody has their story.
She moved to Atlanta. Well, she moved a few times.
Just fucking got here.
She left me. I didn't even know you yet.
Yeah, you left everybody. You could have made some friends and shit. You left us.
She's actually visiting right now.
Oh, shout out to the gang. Okay, we be in this bitch. No, but in reality, okay. My next question is, all right, cool. So fast forward, life happens. You know what I'm saying? You say, fuck this. Best friends here. Moved out here. How much did you move with? I always like to ask that to outsiders.
I had like.
I guarantee it's better than mine.
Like 10,000.
You were good.
See,
you started off great.
She started off like a logical adult.
Right.
Well, I'd had a job
know what
for
I started with.
Or not 10 years, for 2 years.
2 years.
And I'd been saving because my grandfather was letting me live with him. So I didn't have no rent. I was graduated from college. My grandfather let me stay there. I didn't have to pay for nothing. And
How long,
so
for 2 years?
Yeah, I was there for about 2 years.
Nice. I had planned to stay with my mom for 6 months. And she was going to let me stack bread, but life was life, and it didn't happen that way. So I had to get the fuck up out of Dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't close to what you had.
No, it was nice. All I was doing was I was paying off my school.
You don't got student loans no more?
No, I do not. Also, thanks to my uncle who helped me pay that off.
That's what's up.
Shout out to my family.
Come get it.
Shout out family.
Shout out to my family.
Let me let y'all know right now. Nelnet and Fed Loan, come get it. Straight like that. It's been 10 years plus. I graduated May 5th, 2013. Ask me how much they got. We don't even fit to go there. Okay. Just come get it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But back to you, Queen.
Selena Gomez. If you want to come and get it.
There you go. Cool. If that song. Haven't heard it, but bet. I fuck with it.
Oh, I know that song. It had to register real quick. I know that song. I've heard it.
I'm just imagining him singing.
You've heard it too.
All right. Let me find out. You got a crazy
It was a big song.
Crazy pop music hit list. Okay, cool. Word. God bless. I'm gonna have to go ahead and check out his playlist. Anyway, now we here 10 bands in.
Yep.
What's the goal when we get here? When you get to California, and mind you, California was a different place in 2013. I was here. I've watched California change. Well, you from here, so
I've watched it changed a lot.
But that's what I'm saying. It don't matter to you because you from here. It changes, whatever. But for outsiders like us, I could say honestly, in the 10 years plus that I've been here, I've watched California change 4 times. What would you say?
That shit was strong.
Hit me right here.
What was Martin doing? Like, Martin, like, that's what that was.
I feel like, when I got out here, it was I still had those rose-colored glasses on. I was like, wow, the land of opportunity.
Right, and then you see somebody take a shit in Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That was the biggest,
Hollywood ain't shit.
That was the biggest culture fuck when I got here.
Yeah, I actually have never seen that.
I seen a grown man take a shit, and it was the size of a fucking log on the street.
They did it at a stoplight in the middle of the intersection one time. That was downtown.
That's crazy. Well, downtown.
That sounds like some downtown.
Downtown is fucking Jumanji. If you ever come here,
it's next level. I've seen so many naked people running around.
Oh yeah,
more than a couple.
Yeah, that shit's ridiculous.
And that was they had enough time to.
I know he asked you a question. Quick question for both of y'all. The LA y'all seen growing up and that reality setting when y'all got here. I know y'all was like, what the fuck? Y'all like, man, hell no.
First of all, of course we go by the movies and the music.
That's all you can.
That's all we can go by. The Wood. Fucking Don't Be a Menace. South Central, huh?
Don't Be a Menace.
Yeah, Menace. Don't Be a Menace. Menace to Society. All that shit. You know what I'm saying? Boys in the Hood. No, Juice was not here. Juice was in
Harlem.
Yeah. Juice was in New York.
Yep.
Yeah, Juice was in New York. Yeah,
I knew that.
Look, you gotta hit you with, I can't reach it. Bruh.
She needs the bruh.
That was
she
crazy.
need all the bruh in her life.
I don't know. I saw it, but I forgot where
it wouldn't. Only thing that didn't shock me was the reality of the palm trees. And every day I wake up, that's still something that I just be like, man.
And the mountains.
Man, mountains.
Well, why you look at me like you seen a mountain out here?
No, it's not that. It's not. I didn't give a fuck about the mountains. I was at the palm trees was. Fuck these mountains. I got a reception around these bitches.
In Illinois.
Yeah, that's true. That's we flat as fuck. But like, I was big on the palm trees.
There's no real mountains that way of the country, period.
Yeah, I was just so big on the palm trees. I was just like, yo, this shit is cool. Like, this is a dream. Like, I wake up every day and see this shit. And still to this day, it still is something that's,
it's always nice. Just driving through, like, the valleys. And, every ride home. I used to work for a little while where I had to take the PCH, too. That was a nice drive. I mean, also, I love the drive down.
PCH?
Well, in Chicago.
Oh, in Chicago, yeah.
Lakeshore Drive,
Lakeshore Drive
is one of my favorite drives
Ain't
of all
nothing
time.
like it, that's for sure. Okay. Topanga Canyon, yeah. That's
yes,
also
that's a nice drive.
Okay, so then with getting here, what was the first thing creatively that you got into in that first year of being in 2023? I mean 2013, excuse me.
When I first came out here, my best friend was already working with several producers, and she introduced me to people that she was working with, and I started working on an EP.
So you came out here technically as a singer.
Yep. I was hustling, working during the day, and then recording at night.
What was your first job out here?
I worked for a startup like fashion company.
Oh.
With Grace.
Okay. Nice.
Yep.
Nice. That's what's up. Yeah, I sold shoes at Chic Shoes. And laws is, you know what I'm saying? Laws limitations. And I stole some shoes too. A lot of them.
When you work at a shoe company, listen, I hear that's the thing.
But it ain't about me. It's about you, Queen. Continue. So, as a singer.
Burnt out.
Funny. No, I did that, and then I got into commercials really quickly afterwards.
Yeah, you was on like, because I know, I want to call her name, but I was going to say straight Ashley. You know what I'm saying? That's what I know.
Zabi.
Yeah, Zabi. But she was the face of Mixed Chicks for a point in time. Yeah.
She was on billboards.
On billboards. I was so the homegirl, like Shea Moisture type shit. But this was made. You know, ironically, I ended up cutting the hair of the dude who made. His name is Brad Kaya. Brad Kaya Sr. made him and his ex-wife, the one who played oh my God, this is crazy. The ex-wife of Brad Kaya Sr., who is the creator of Mixed Chicks, the ex-wife is from Friday. What's old girl name? The crackhead.
Bye, Keisha.
Felicia.
Keisha, right?
Sorry,
yeah.
My bad. But he repeated it.
No, I thought it was. I once you said, I was like, wait, hold on, Keisha. Ain't
no,
but it's like Felicia, right? True. I was with you. It was Isha.
It was an
Isha. We all know it was an Isha, right? But yes, the woman that played Felicia created or co-created Mixed Chicks.
I did not know
and
that.
She had a vegan spot. A vegan restaurant that she had in LA for years.
Really?
Yeah. That's why she didn't act no more after that.
That's why she didn't act.
Yeah, she didn't act no more after that because she had already but they ended up selling Mixed Chicks. You know what I'm saying? I guess
What was
how it go.
What do you remember the name of the vegan restaurant?
I have no idea. I'm sure you can Google it. I'm sure her shit was like in Inglewood though.
Because there's a really popular one that's still in Inglewood. That's a vegan restaurant, but I can't.
Yeah, no, because she's had it for years. She's had it for years, but for sure. What?
Wholesome? No.
Wholesome?
Simply Wholesome.
Simply Wholesome?
Simply Wholesome. You know about
That's
that?
not in Inglewood, but yeah.
That's not Inglewood. Well, I don't. I personally don't know. I don't know.
Nah, I mean it's close in proximity, but no, that's LA. That's not Inglewood. I got you.
Okay, yeah, this is trust me.
10 years in,
this is our Los Angeles tour guide right here. He'll tell you all the ins and outs of this motherfucker. Okay, so with that even being said though, with her being on that billboard, you then got into commercials and stuff right away. Who were you signed with when you first got here?
I've been with Daniel Hoff Agency the whole time.
Time.
So
Shout out
been
Daniel
like
Hoff.
8 years.
I was with them, but we ain't talking about me. We talking about you.
You are funny.
We ain't even finna get into that. But shout out to Daniel
Just
Hoff.
having commercial agents representation it's an interesting game.
It is. I got another agency. Shout out to Rain Agency. You know what I'm saying?
My boy is on Daniel Hoff Agency. He be in a lot of commercials too.
Micah. Yeah. Shout out to Michael. Yeah, we're gonna get him on the show too. Yeah, cool homie. But anyway, back to you. So Daniel Hoff was the agency you got signed with, and were you referred to them?
I was. Who was I originally referred by? Damn, I should remember that.
Let's be clear though. Yeah, shout out to let's be clear though. In Los Angeles, referrals and networking is better than money. I'll say it again. Referrals and networking is better than money. Because you came here with 10 bands, but that shit could be gone in 3 months.
Rent is high.
Exactly. And then not just say rent, but let's going out now. Mind you, for a woman, it's a little cheaper going out. You know what I'm saying? It's a little cheaper. And thank God you ain't ugly. So it's damn sure it's another 10% off. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're fat and you ain't the prettiest, trust me, you better have a bag out here. Or you better know everybody. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because
it's good to know everybody anyways.
Too,
because
that
you
is
could get
good.
left outside no matter what you look like in LA nowadays.
That is true, and I've had it happen.
That's an annoying thing about I have many stories about getting into clubs. I remember I was hosting.
Actually, I want to hear a story. You know what? And for that is perfect. We're going to take a smoke break right now then. All right, so we're here for the smoke break. And now this is your time to put some shit on blast. If not necessarily put shit on blast, but just speak on it, okay? We were talking about how there are some very peculiar situations out here in Los Angeles, getting into clubs or being a group of women, all these different things, right? Give me a wild club story that you remember when you first got here. What was one of the wildest club stories, whether it be something that happened in the club, something that happened before you got in the club, some shit you've seen in the club? Like, first of all, shake my hand, queen, because I know that you was in supper club.
For sure.
Exactly. Let's be very clear, for sure. No. Yeah, I'm shaking my head because niggas don't even know about that. They don't exist no more.
Gone now.
It's gone. Supper club, Playhouse, Hyde,
yeah.
all of the dope shit is gone.
That nigga Tun, they think he knows some shit.
Hey, listen, man. I do know some shit, nigga. I've been out here. You feel me? So tell me a monumental story about. It don't even gotta be one of them clubs. Just a club story.
Okay. I don't know how monumental. I used to be out all the time. Like, I feel like anybody when they first come out to LA.
And that's why I feel sorry for people that just got here because
I know it's not the same.
It's not the same. It's not this. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. Legitimately, Sunday through Monday.
Yeah.
Sunday through Monday because it was something going on every day.
That was when that song "Club Going Up on a Tuesday." Was legitimate because it would be going up on a Tuesday.
Mondays used to be crack. Where does Mondays cracking at? Anywhere. Mondays
used
to be cracking.
Any day of the week. You really could.
Any day of the week, it was cracking out here. Yeah, this is not the same Los Angeles at all. So okay, go for it. What
I don't know. So I guess I don't know if I have a specific. Well, I used to host like a little bit too, like for a little extra side change back in the day when, you could host and not be popular, but like if you just brought 10 friends.
If you were pretty enough. God bless, Queen.
They'd give you between $300 and $500 to bring 10 friends to the club.
First of all, 10 friends are getting free. What the fuck? And that's the thing. That's the thing about LA too. Like the club shit is all strategic.
But you can't. That's Hollywood.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah, no, but it's like, what I'm saying? That's the whole ambiance that they sell. Right. They don't promote the clubs that you talking about, the ones that people are actually real people at. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood. That shit is all about aesthetic.
For one, LA is about, the LA for me, LA is about house parties. That's where you're going to have your
house parties, backyard boogies.
That's where you're going to have your most fun. But I mean, obviously, if you want to do the Hollywood thing, that's going to be there for you.
But that's when people like us, when we first been here, that's what we were just saying too. Like, we went out every day. Every day, Monday through Sunday. Like, y'all would go out, but y'all here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all from here. But we went out every day. You got dressed, you went in line, you played, you know what I'm saying? You went to the club, you got a bottle, you got a tape. Like, that was the whole thing. You hosted, you brought it 5 girls, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, also, like, I remember I used to know a lot of promoter niggas, and he would just bring a bunch of women because he gotta have women in his section. You can't be a fucking promoter with no bitches.
Bro,
like, what the?
It have been times niggas that get a section, whether I'm here or out of town, and the promoter's gonna instantly be like, oh, how many of y'all? Oh, there's 3 of y'all? Or we gonna tell like 10 girls to come over there to fuck with y'all? That's just regular. They gonna have the girls ready. Like, they gonna just tell 10 girls.
10 girls.
Because they don't want it to look like it's just a bunch of guys in the club.
Yeah, first of all, who the fuck wants to be in a club with a bunch of sparklers and fucking beards?
Nigga like, my nigga, we lit.
Get the fuck away from me.
In my opinion, on the nowadays, I do feel like that's what it is nowadays. I feel like nowadays guys go to the club to hang out with themselves. That's just a personal opinion.
It is a little weird.
That's just a personal opinion.
Weird. But I don't know, because honestly, today and age, it's just so it's very superficial. Weird. Yeah, it's
the way I used to be in the club. I don't even know the last time I was in the club. I don't even know. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, I couldn't even.
I used to go a lot.
Well, exactly. So because you went a lot, give us a wild club experience that you remember that you was like, I'll never forget this shit. Like, I'm gonna tell my grandkids this shit.
I don't know about that. I mean, there's a lot of regrets. I have a lot of over drinking, a lot of barfing in the bathroom and coming back out like nothing happened.
Right. Yeah, of course.
A lot of that happening at those times. Over drinking a lot. Those are the dark days too. Not dark days. Well, they were dark days, but like dark liquor days too.
Dark liquor. Oh yeah, we was all on dark liquor.
Yeah.
It
was Hennessy. It was Jameson.
Yeah.
But now I'm tequila. Exactly. I feel like I transitioned.
Everybody.
We all have.
We all have. Right. Yeah. Exactly. Everybody have. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? We all in the same boat.
This is all adults.
Right. Exactly. Okay. I need one. Just give me one that you remember. Like, yo, it was a crazy night.
So okay, a couple times. So like one time I was hosting and
which club?
It was the outdoor one. Jardine.
Huh?
Jardine?
Le Jardine.
Le Jardine, yeah.
Is that still on?
Jardine.
Hell no.
Jardine.
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 Le Jardine. I don't know. In my mind.
I was hosting at Sardines. You know what I'm talking about. You know, one of the smaller cans. Yeah.
It was, but it was.
It was, nigga, right? Low key. That shit was fucking small as shit. It was low key like a fucking can of sardines in that bitch.
It was
for real.
there.
If you ever been to Le Jardin, you've been out here a long time. Or you like this nigga and you from here. Because that motherfucker was a can of sardines. Continue though. Go for it.
So I was working with this promoter and he was paying me to come and host, and I did okay like a couple times, but this is how I knew the life wasn't for me. So like this next time I came and I had invited some friends, but they were from Chicago. Although, so that was the surprising part because usually when you go out in Chicago, you always dress up. Like we're used to dressing up. You don't
dress
go
up
out
to go
and
to the
not
liquor
dress
store.
up.
We dress up to go to the gas station. We dress up everywhere. That was one of the things about a lot of my LA niggas that didn't understand. Like, nigga, why y'all get dressed all the time? Like, nigga
like me.
You're supposed to get dressed.
You know what I'm saying? My nigga be, you know what I'm saying? I'm still cozy and fly. No, I just told you that sweater was fly. B, you know what I'm saying? Shake my hand. That's a man.
Like the
you know what I'm saying? Exactly. So,
but
they most are cozy. They thing is being comfortable and cozy. We got to be looked at.
We
you know what I'm saying? You got to see what's up with us.
Used to being cold. That's why nigga got to put some shit on.
You know
what? But you put a nice jacket on.
Exactly. Got the jacket to match the shoes. Stop playing.
The jacket be nice.
Stop
playing. And the hat got to be good. You feel me? So, go for it.
So we was dressed up normally. So when you invite people out to a club, I wasn't expecting this, but like a good amount of the girls. So it's supposed to be have 10 girls, and like 4 or 5 of them came dressed in sweats.
Oh no!
And they all got turned away.
See, that's what I was just talking about. Yeah, that, and it was probably still decent though.
They were pretty girls. Well,
I know
they were all pretty girls.
See. I'm gonna take the button this time.
we caught the shade.
We caught it, but we don't know who it is. Shout out to them.
It's not.
We don't know who they are, but.
I hope y'all see this episode.
I don't think that anybody is ugly, but I do feel that like if you don't try and you look like you just came out of the bed, you're not gonna look your best. And I was like, ooh, girl, like you didn't even try. So then
and then it's like, yo, you embarrassing me.
That's
what the fuck? I told him I was bringing 10 baddies. It's fucking 4.5.
You came in your sweats, and one of them had flip flops on with socks on. I remember that distinctly, and I was like, why would you come out?
You know who you are.
Why would you come out wearing flip-flops and socks?
In LA?
I don't know, man.
So what happened?
Then I had to go in order to get paid, I had to go in the line and pick out girls to join the table. And I'm very shy, especially at that time. Now I'm a little more outgoing, but even now I don't like to do all that. I don't even do all that anymore. I don't go out like I used to.
Exactly.
But so I had to go in the line and pick out girls to come in, and it worked out and it was fine and all that. But I just remember, I feel like I stopped hosting after that. He got me one more time and then had messed. You ever also been out with a promoter and they're like, we got you a table. And then you get there and you're sharing the table with so many other people you don't even have seating.
What?
I hate that.
Of course. Hell yeah.
That was at Ballet.
Yeah. That's another small motherfucking club.
That's out here?
Yeah, Ballet.
I ain't never heard of that one.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I know about that one.
You seen it? Yeah. It's
what?
Small,
it's
small as shit. It's small.
Because there's an Ace of Spades in the back. I don't even know if that's still there.
No, it's not.
It wasn't in the back of that one?
No, hell no.
What was Ace of Spades in the back of the club?
Was
that Penthouse?
That was Playhouse. Yeah, but the Ace of Spades thing was in the back. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. My age is showing. I've forgotten all the things.
Listen. Our age is showing. We've been out here way too fucking long. We talking about clubs that don't even exist.
But at Ballet, there was another club on the other side that opened after hours, and I forget the name of that one.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but I can't think of it.
I can't remember.
All that shit cooked now.
It was that same guy, and he had booked me, and I brought a whole bunch of people, and we didn't even have a table enough. There wasn't enough seating for all the friends, so that was whack too. I don't know. The long story short is the heyday of the club times is over. It is not cracking.
I got a crazy one, quick one.
Oh, please.
One time, this is very legendary. You know my boy Casey Vega. You know that's my boy. So that's like day one homie, whatever. One night he called me and my boy Dane. It's like 12 at night, He like, bro, he like, what y'all on? Me and Dane was just chilling. Like, we ain't no shit. He like, bro, I forgot this is some dude that's like a music industry dude. I forgot his name. He like, bro, it's his birthday at Playhouse. He got a section. He got Rihanna with him. He telling me to pull up. We like, shit. Like, nigga, what's up?
Well,
like,
let me get my shoes. Like, fuck you talking about? We in that bitch.
Niggas hurry up and get dressed. It's just a quick legendary story. We hurry up and get dressed. We go. We get to the shit. The white dude, he hella excited to see Casey. Like, oh, bro. He see us. He showing us love. We get in Playhouse. And Rihanna literally right there. We just like, oh, shit. And she regular cool. She's like, what's up? How y'all doing? And I'm like, what's up, T? I'm like, dang, Casey. And we literally in the section, like, with her. Like, they giving bottles. Nigga, everybody just staring at our section.
Of course. Like, oh, I got to throw one in, too, now. Go for it. Go, continue. I'm going to throw one in.
Long story short, legendary night. We stay in the Playhouse till, like, damn near 6 in the morning. Like, shit was over with. Me, Casey, Dane, Rihanna and her friends, and oh boy, we're literally just like chilling, talking, drinking in Playhouse till like 6 in the morning. Like, it was crazy.
Fun.
It was crazy.
I love Rihanna.
It was
I
crazy.
want that story for
I ain't even gonna clap for that. Like, that's just cool as shit.
2014, 14, 15.
14. Y'all was
Is
just kicking it.
Like I'm the only girl in the world?
It's
around that time, yeah.
And then after we leave out the back, nigga, it's dummy paparazzi waiting.
At 6 in the morning?
6 in the morning.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure I am, but I couldn't. Me and the homie Dane was thirsty trying to find them. Like, where can we find them?
Right.
Hell yeah, you see,
Bro, like, I remember we
coming out the city. You know what I'm saying? Rihanna trying to hide this nigga T-Reg in the back.
We all on Snapchat.
That would be me too.
Like, yo, I'm in here.
Love that.
That was a legendary night. Legendary night.
Another legendary night. Since we all talk about legendary nights in Playhouse, you was with me. It was one of those nights where we fucked the club up. It was JR's birthday. My homie JR's birthday. He knew a promoter at Playhouse. And when I tell you, this was the first, and this is like, because I hang with a lot of people older than me. You know what I'm saying? 2, 3, 4, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. So this is one of the situations where it was just like, yo, Tun, just come through. You know what I'm saying? It's my birthday, you know. And I remember it was Sam Desalute, my cousin Ab, Trocon,
that's a crazy name.
Jayon, yeah, he's African.
Gotcha.
Trocon, JR, they all anteed up. I remember because the table was 4,500. And whoever the promoter was, he was like, just come through, bring all your people. Because Matt was there, you was there, I think it was, and the thing is, we met kind of in the club, but the section was so lit that we ended up turning the whole fucking club up. This nigga, JR, whatever the promoter was at Playhouse, he had us out front for a second. He was like, don't worry, I got y'all when y'all go in there. Just chill. And we came like 12 deep. So Ninja was with us too. I'm talking about we was so Chicago deep in that bitch. We was probably like 20, 25 deep.
Yeah.
I love it.
Legitimately. So we waiting outside patiently or whatever. We get in the club, smooth, everything. We get our section right in front. It was in the place, the one that was closest to the bar. The bar is close, and then like the whole congregation is down there, but we the first section. Then there's sections to the right. You know what I'm saying? But you can see the door. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It was the big boy one. You know what I'm saying? It was a good one. So everybody can see us. Nigga, when I tell you they started bringing the sparklers, because once they paid for it, once the car was good, whatever car was on file, it was good. And it was also Sam Desalute's sister's birthday. It was D.
Oh, nice.
Shout out to D. Yeah. It was her birthday. So he bought 2 bottles just because of his sister.
Yeah.
So we had like 5 bottles of sparklers coming the whole fucking night. Then the nigga brought a cake out in the club. Folks had the girls bring a cake out with candles and shit with his name on the shit. Mind you, I didn't put in $1. I'm in this bitch getting fucked up.
Time was had.
I'm in this bitch probably with my shirt off and shit. I don't know. It don't matter. I'm the young nigga. My niggas is spending bread. We got bad bitches around.
What year is this?
I want to say 15.
Yeah,
about
that was
15.
like a year after I got out there.
You know what I'm saying? It was. That's what I'm sure it was.
She like, I don't even remember this
Trey Songz was next to us. Trey Songz was in the section next to us. He came a little later. And when I tell you, the bitches from his section came over to us because it was so much going on in our section. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't putting no bread, but I felt like that nigga that day. I was like, yeah, fuck Trey Songz, man. He ain't getting no money. Look at me, I'm broke ass. I ain't even putting up no fucking money, but I'm like, that nigga ain't getting no money. We got a cake coming to us in the club, nigga. I don't even need cake. We got cakes in, right? We got signs and shit. It said, happy birthday, JR. Shout out to my nigga, JR.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Playhouse.
Bro, shout out to Playhouse, too. You know
what
I'm saying? Because that was some good times, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, y'all never remember that.
That era is over.
That era is done with. But yeah, we're gonna get back to the we're back. So, we left off talking about how you transitioned to coming here, having a job then that I be a startup.
Yep.
And then you got a commercial agent with Daniel. How then did things change? What was your first booked gig?
I'm not good at somebody that does like landmarks, and I don't like hold on to like, this is my first blah, 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 blah. I'm not good at that. I don't know. I could not
Keep
tell
it moving. You know what I'm saying? It's another check, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm grateful and blessed, but like I also don't I'm not precious about like certain things like that. But I do know that I was able to stop working at the company and I haven't had like a regular job since then.
Okay.
I left that company and I actually toured for 5 months in China and I was doing nightclub performing as a singer with a dance crew.
You look a little Asian.
I'm not.
Shout out to my Mongolian homie that was recently on the show. Cause this nigga's wilding right now.
I'm like, I went to China. You look Asian.
You look Asian. You do. I get a little Asian from you. Not at all. She's black and white. Down the middle. Like there's nothing else. What the fuck?
Ancestry.com.
Ancestry.com, right.
I got that for my dad's birthday
right.
recently. His birthday's the day before Thanksgiving this year. I got him an Ancestry.com. He's been interested. He's white, but he's a lot of white. So he's interested.
A lot of white is crazy.
Nigga said he's a plight of white.
I'm not gonna hold you. A lot of white's crazy.
I've had too much of this tequila. Y'all are killing me right now.
Oh, he's a lot of white. Anyway,
let's focus. Let's
He's
focus.
Right, let's focus.
He's
let's
not
focus.
just one, is what I'm
let's
saying.
Focus.
No, I know. I'll get what you're saying.
Okay. So that's a great gift, I'm sure. It just gave him a variety of different white people he come from. Anyway.
He is.
Anyway, guys, shout out to Dad, but we talk about you.
Okay.
We talk about baby girl. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So you transitioned then into being a singer going overseas. How the fuck did that happen? Because that was not your first time going overseas.
Well,
especially to China?
It wasn't, but that was for fun. Like I travel a lot.
Okay.
Shout out to also Jessica Cobbs, who you know. Don't you know Jessica Cobbs?
I'm a big face guy. I'm sure if I seen her face, I know her. Shout out to Jessica Cobbs. You know what I'm saying? If I know you and I'm not tripping, we've been drinking. Sorry.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I'm sure you do.
I'm sure
But
I do too. Yeah.
She was like my international travel friend. She's been traveling. She's lived all over the world. She's lived in Korea and China and Spain and a variety of places.
You lived in China for like 3 months. I remember you having
for 5 months.
5 months and you came back mad sick. Or you got
I was
mad
very
sick.
skinny and sick.
Yeah, you lost like 30 pounds.
I came back with all the bones showing because I got sick.
No. It was just that, you know, they shit is different.
Food.
The food, you know what I'm saying? They make their food on the street, like not like regular street. Like they kill the chicken.
I already know. I've seen Rush Hour too.
I had to change what I ate. I think I
Probably
came
doesn't get
over
used to
there
it
thinking I could just be fine and eat the things that everybody ate, and I could not. So I had to. My diet became super bland because I wasn't retaining food. I wasn't throwing up, but anyway, TMI. But the point is that I got sick, and I had to I wrote home. I had my family send me a care package with protein powder because I really was losing a lot of weight.
Yeah, no, I know it. I remember that.
But
okay, that was even fast forward. But let's scale back a little bit. Before you went to go, you know, you said it was for fun, or this one was actually for business. You went as a singer.
When I went as a singer, that was strictly for singing. I was singing. They literally in China, they don't believe in weekends or days off. Like there were days when I worked like 20 days in a row. Everybody was in the group. Yes, they we thought that we were going to be working
days
several
off.
days.
That's crazy.
No. There was we worked like 20 days in a row at one point, and then finally we got some days off. We were like, thank God, because we worked from 9 p.m. You had to get there at 8, and went on at 9, I believe it was, and then we got off at 1 a.m. Is that what it was?
Okay, I think I remember that. I remember you were going for a while.
Yeah,
you were traveling though. It wasn't just in.
It wasn't just one city.
Yeah,
we traveled around several places in China. And right before I left, I did a album or a EP release at Chocon's house.
I was there. Guarantee I was. I remember I was there. First of all, shake my hand, Queen. Because in reality, we've been at a lot of each other's events and supportive things.
That's why I met Chocan at an event of yours and Sam's. I think y'all like had a.
Of course we did. We had some shit cracking. It didn't matter what it was. It was cracking though. It was busting in that bitch. Of course it was. Yeah. Hell yeah. I've been throwing events out here the whole time I've been here.
Yeah, you have.
Legitimately the whole time. So yeah, that makes sense. You've performed at one of mine.
I have.
Yes. Hey, let's make some noise for that. Shout out to my homie Donald George. He has a saying that friends don't let friends dream alone. That's a dope ass shit. Cause it's like at the end of the day, and even you can contest. Like a lot of the people that I've had on the show, I know. Like that's all the shit, like in that's come from this situation. Like, man, that's the main reason, and that's another reason why I'm glad that you're here on the show because Dussé and Backwoods is about glorifying people that you actually know that are actually thriving and striving to do something great. You know what I'm saying? I know you. I know all these other people, and I've seen your grind. I've seen your journey, and I understand that you're somebody like myself that's going to go get it, and that has nothing but success coming for you. And I feel that, we need to, we need to acknowledge each other more. You know what I'm saying? There's too many people that are in competition and that hate on each other for their success. It's like, all right, well, we were all at the same point 10 years ago. Some people may be a little farther. Some people may be a little back. Some people may not be here no more. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's about what you do and how you do it and how the world sees you do it. But if you're not doing shit, then you was never supposed to be a part of that group of people anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's how I kind of look. That's why all of us that are still, regardless of how it's intertwined and how people have grown or not fucking with each other or fucking with each other, the people that are still here from Chicago when we all came out here are still here. You know what I'm saying? And I want to personally have you on camera to give you your flowers because of that. Because as somebody that done my fair time 10 years straight, you know what I'm saying? That's what I call it. I call us being in Cali without leaving fed time.
Fed time?
Yes.
That makes it sound like it was...
Look, is it easy? Huh? Is it easy? Is it easy?
It's not easy.
Thank you very much.
It's not jail.
Shit.
He talking like he did a bid.
Shit. You know how many niggas I don't know left? You know how many niggas I don't know left?
Yeah, no, that's true.
Exactly. You know how many niggas I know couldn't make it in a year? So I did my time, no snitching.
It's not jail, though.
Listen. Call it what you want. But the real niggas know that anybody that came here understand they knows how hard it is.
I'm not going to say it's easy.
Exactly.
It's not easy.
Exactly.
But life isn't easy. Adulthood is not easy.
It's that part. But in reality, coming out to Cali from a place...
Message.
You know what I'm saying? Big message. Coming out to Cali is not easy, especially coming from where we come from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're definitely rerouting yourself into a whole new situation without your grounds, without your family, without your friends that you've had since day one. So you are essentially restarting. I came out here really only knowing my best friend, and then she moved.
She a cold.
She holding on to that one. She ain't let that one go. And then she moved.
Did she move? Where did she move to? Not
New York and then Atlanta.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I remember that. But okay, so even still, let's fast forward a little bit. China was dope. You know what I'm saying? You realize, I'm sure you was getting paid for your talent. You realize certain things. When you got back, how did California kick your ass? That's what I want to know. Because California kicks everybody's ass at some point. Being a native, not being a native.
It's kicking my ass.
It's kicking right now. Right, that's what I'm saying. You done had a lot of fun at a certain point, but now you're a grown-up and it's kicking your ass. But regardless, though, too, with us as being, you know what I'm saying, non-natives, we come here and at some point in time, that ass kicking either kicks people the fuck out or it turns people the fuck up. So what was the ass kicking that California gave you that allowed you to turn up more and sustain yourself here even better?
I'll say that just the realization that the music industry, I mean, obviously when you go into it, my dad was like, it's like getting into the NBA. Most people don't get in there, with getting into the music industry. And I was like, that's fine. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And then I was out here and I was like, this shit is hard. And then...
that's your imagination voice?
Yeah. In my mind, I'm a cartoon that's like this.
I'm going to do what I need to do.
Yes. I know. And then I was like, oh, fuck.
Nigga said, gotta catch them all.
Yo, low-key, you sound like the itchy and scratchy voice of a fucking...
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
The itchy
I'm glad I got adults in here that are of age that know what I'm talking about.
On,
shit.
Man.
I don't want to be by myself on that one.
No.
You know about itchy and scratchy.
The show within
You're
the show.
old. Okay?
Yeah, the show within the show.
Go for it.
So yeah, just reality dawned, and I was like, I don't know, rose-colored glasses. I was like, things are hard, but I can overcome. And then I was like, no, things are very hard.
Things are very hard.
And then also things are stacked against you, and there's nepotism, and then there's what's that called?
Imposter syndrome.
Well, yeah, there's imposter syndrome, but I wasn't worried
do you
about
feel
that.
So that never played a part?
Not yet.
Because in honesty, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I've watched your growth. You weren't as confident as a singer as you are now. You used to look down a lot. You used to not feel the stage as much as you can. You didn't project. You have a very dope voice, but live it was always. And I remember this always because I've seen several of your shows, and I would always be like, man, that was dope.
Like Simon Cowell over here.
Huh? No. But the thing is, that's the whole reason why
Turns out he didn't like my song.
No, I love just shit. But just like I told you on this motherfucking show when we started, this is your time to talk your shit. This is about who you are, your journey, who it is. On stage, and also because I'm an entertainer and I'm on stage by myself and I'm not singing, I'm talking shit. So if I'm not funny, niggas will tell me right there. You know what I'm saying? With being a performer, they'll just listen. And some people won't give you feedback. They'll give up, say, oh, good job, girl. You know what I'm saying?
You can tell when you're singing, though, and nobody's interested. Especially, so what helps me is just more singing. The longer I've done it, the more you get comfortable and the less you care. So I think it's that. I didn't have imposter syndrome. I just had...
Yeah, I didn't think you did, but I'm just saying, like, nerves, yeah.
And I didn't have experience. So, like, experience is obviously, is going to teach you more than anything. And just the more that you do something, the more that you get comfortable. And you just learn that rehearsal and practice is 99% of it. And then confidence is the other part. And still, like, everybody has issues with confidence sometimes. Like, you can't be confident 100% of the time.
Yeah.
You're human.
Yeah.
Human, sure.
And I've gotten more confidence, but I'm not going to be out here just
When did you know
like
you
I'm
could sing?
confident.
I feel like you didn't express
I
that.
always
it's a good
loved
question.
singing.
When did you know you could sing?
I knew I could sing since I was a little kid because I always sang, and my family, everybody's family. Sometimes you be misled and led astray by your family, but my family always told me I could sing. I sang the national anthem at the basketball games at ETHS.
Okay, now let's make some noise for that.
I did.
You know what I'm saying?
E-Town?
E-Town. Shout out to E-Town again.
Shout
and
out
my
to Town.
family.
You know
my
what I'm
dad
saying?
coached me. This is a fun fact that
you
y'all
ever
don't
performed
know.
Family Focus?
Yeah,
I sang
the national anthem at Family Focus. I didn't do the talent shows.
Now, mind you, I did the talent show. I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't do the
What
talent
you do?
show.
Hey, listen, I sang in the talent show.
I'm crying.
Yeah, what? Hey, listen, this not about me, y'all.
What song you
There's
sing?
a lot of hidden talent that Tun got that y'all know about.
What was you
I
singing?
do a lot of shit.
Tyrese?
You know what I'm
R.
saying?
Kelly?
Wow.
Those were the songs that
First
were
of all,
popular then.
she's just throwing out just wild names.
That's
What you mean?
wild.
Niggas who cry online, niggas who fucking touch kids. You sang them songs?
Oh, my God.
They were popular when we were in middle school.
Cool. When we wasn't scrutinizing
Genuine.
niggas, when we
Yeah,
wasn't
that was
keeping niggas
before.
accountable. Yeah, no, actually,
I'm
what
not
was the
saying
song?
like that.
I performed. It was a group. The boy from what's that movie?
IMX. B2K.
No, what would you
You don't know
do
nothing
if your
about
son
no-
was at
Oh,
home crying on his own?
yeah.
Yeah, that song.
That's
sang
a
that.
rap song.
No, it's not.
You do the chorus, but then the rest of it was rap.
No, it wasn't.
City High.
City High. Yeah,
City
that
High.
that was a singer.
Only for the chorus.
No, it wasn't. The man who sang that. If you look the song,
I'm gonna have to re-listen. 'Cause
Yeah,
from what I
you're telling me
remember.
nigga who performed the song. I didn't rap.
That's the
That's
chorus.
singing. That's,
Yeah, that's
they
singing.
singing.
No, but the
But the
girl,
rest of the verses.
song, no,
No.
it wasn't.
No.
City High was a R&B group.
What
City High
would
was an
you
R&B
do?
group.
Get up off your feet and stop
That's
making
the
side
end.
That's the
excuses.
bridge.
That's the bridge part.
bridge. That's not the part of the song.
Okay, I'm gonna listen again.
Go
You're right.
listen to it
I'm
again.
gonna
Now,
let you
mind
have
you,
it.
that song is
I'm gonna
fucking
let you
20
have it.
years old.
That's
Let's be
fine.
very
It's a good
clear.
song. It's a good
It's
song.
fine.
No, that
It's
one.
a great
I hate
song.
the hook at the end when it was, "What would you do if your son was there?"
Yeah.
I hate when they do
Yeah,
that.
I hated that.
That's
hate
what
it
I
when they did
remember,
that.
I guess, because
Yeah.
I'm like, he's
I
just
hate it when
yell
they do
singing.
Yeah,
He's
nah,
talking.
It was a whole thing.
And it's
But you were
song.
singing.
Anyway,
Go ahead,
it's
do it.
not about me. Nigga.
No, sing it
Shut
right
up.
now, real quick.
See, you remember? Let's be clear.
I
Let's
want-
be clear,
I
all
wanna
the
hear
viewers.
it.
This is why I hate this nigga.
I want to hear.
I have a
it.
I
very
gotta re-listen because I really
love-hate
feel
relationship
like
with
they
I'm
this
just
hey,
nigga
singing
right
all the
here.
verses.
I'm a producer.
I don't
wanna-
want to hear
we
nothing.
might-
Brother, it is about Ebonique Wool today. Yeah, of course he is. He's gonna fucking like he.
I need to track with you and film.
Listen, it is not about me right now. Okay,
no, but
guys?
you just said you sang a song
because
at the
I asked you if it was leading into your life.
Yeah,
You want to talk about me?
Well, I'm intrigued.
Oh, see, now everybody's intrigued about Tun. Anyway, Ebonique, let's talk about you. So we started singing all over the fucking world. You started singing since you was a kid.
Yep.
A man asked the question.
Yeah.
You were singing since you was a kid. Cool.
Yes.
You brought the talent out here to Los Angeles.
Yep.
Cool. So fast forward, when did acting come in? Because that wasn't originally the plan.
It wasn't. I got intrigued with it when I started doing commercials because sometimes you'd have lines, and in order to get casted into Daniel Hoff, you had to do some lines. So that was the first time that I had to do lines. They didn't make you do like a read? Look at you.
I'm sorry, but I got referred based off my manager. Shout out to my manager, Javier. You know what I'm saying? It was 1 phone call, 2 emails, and paperwork.
That's nice.
I ain't gonna lie. I remember I called you.
Yeah.
Beforehand, just to make sure
I also referred you.
You did, and I didn't get on your referral. I don't know what the fuck that was on with you. It took my manager to get me in there. But fuck them. Shout out to them and fuck them at the same time. Shout out to Rain Agency, my agency. Anyway, continue.
It's tough out here. I've referred a lot of people, and sometimes it works out.
Yeah, sometimes it didn't. I used you and Alante. Well, Alante was a bad reference. But anyway, listen, this is good. We're going on a whole other tangents right now. Shout out to
Nigga,
Tay.
you going on.
No, shout out to Tay because he does things his way. What are you talking about?
Much
Do it
his
my
way.
way?
Yeah, very
Frank
much his
Sinatra,
way.
Tay.
Very much his way. No, but continue. Back to you. Fuck everybody else that we talking about. We talking about you, my nigga. So, acting. Because of the Daniel Hoff thing.
Yeah, I started to do more reads. I technically had an agent when I first came out here who got embroiled in some scandals, so I won't even talk about it. But I did have an agent.
Manager ended up being a rapist. Continue.
Not a rapist for mine, but something did happen in regard to sexual.
So I don't know what the fuck is up with niggas in power. They just like touching shit that they're not supposed to touch.
It's all of that, but that's Hollywood, and that's
Hollywood. Continue.
Music, it's acting,
I can't wait for my documentary
modeling, it's everything.
Because I got some shit to say. But continue.
Yeah,
it's about
there's
your
a lot
life.
of people in power out here, and they're doing some weirdo shit. So I also had an acting manager, and then I also got into acting classes at that time.
You took acting classes? Shake my hand, Queen, because I didn't take acting classes until late in my career. I ain't gonna lie. I was so naive and maybe a little arrogant to the fact of
some people don't need to take them and they're naturally talented.
I've always heard that, and because also my problem was when I first got out here, I booked an independent role as lead.
Yeah, because you were booked based off of like your personality. Some people, it's like if how you are is what they want, then that's great.
Okay, explain to the people about bookings here in Los Angeles and how they work.
Well,
as an actress.
So as an actress, it is very much, there's a variety of ways. And now with social media, it's also about like, if you can command an audience on your own off whatever, you don't even need to have any talent, but that's whatever, that's a separate thing. Sometimes you can get booked off of just your look alone. They're like, this is what the role is. We want somebody that looks like this.
Right.
This is perfect for that. Sometimes you get booked off of the way that you are, like, which is kind of like a Denzel Washington kind of thing. They're like, we just like who you are and how you are already.
Technically, some people say Denzel Washington never played a new role. He's played himself technically in every movie.
It seems like he has, though I will, whatever, that Denzel Washington don't know me or owe me nothing, but like he does have an amazing work ethic, and that like, of course, yeah. He did so much.
What? No,
I was gonna say that's crazy. Somebody brought that up to me the other day about Denzel Washington, what you just said.
What I just said.
But I'm like, I think that it's not that he hasn't played a new role. It's just he knows how to weigh. He's just gonna bring him to each role.
And but that's what makes the best actors low key. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, because at the end of the day, when you write for the writers and people that are doing the script, it's like Denzel will be dope in this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right. Ice Cube will be dope in this. Will Smith will be dope in this.
And I feel like it ain't nothing wrong. As a consumer, there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that because you know who you're getting. You know who you're getting. You know what you're coming for.
Same thing with Robert De Niro. No shade. Like there's the people like them for them. They did a role and then they were so good at that role. There's a million movies you could do playing that character. And that's how I feel like it is for Robert De Niro, and that's how I feel like it is
like
for
Mark Wahlberg too.
Yeah.
Same type of shit.
But I do feel that Denzel is like a thespian. Like he's a little bit. I mean, so is Robert.
Well, no, Denzel's also he's
done some
professionally
Shakespeare.
trained. Yeah, like he's theatrically trained. Like, yeah,
he was a different character in Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Though he brought a little Denzel to Malcolm that wasn't there. I do feel, but it's fine because we liked it. So
we loved it.
But anyways, what were we talking about?
So we were literally talking about, you know, what it takes to be booking stuff, you know what I'm saying, as an actress.
Oh, okay, yeah,
and
yeah.
how,
Sometimes
you know,
they book you for who you are bringing to, like who you are, and they feel like you would be a good character for that. And then also then there's the people that are in acting school and are really going hard. But even still, I feel like what maybe you don't like to think about is that they're still booking you for your look. A lot of the time, most of the time. But the edge is always going to go out to who's
this is a very
looking the
superficial
most
town.
realistic.
Man, it's a very superficial town to the point where I've been on set with certain people who are terrible actors, but if this is an athletic set, he's 6'10", muscles, and can dunk.
Yep.
That's it. He can't read a fucking book from front to back, or, you know what I'm saying, a sentence on the front page.
But maybe that's realistic.
But that nigga look like he's a power forward. Yeah. And this is a Nike commercial. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why he booked and busy. Motherfucker can't chew gum and dance at the same time. But
just don't chew gum.
Exactly. Motherfucker can stand there and just look good in a Jordan or Nike, you know what I'm saying, outfit. So it's like that sometimes.
Yeah.
So, okay, then would you say in your career and in your time out here, luck has caught up with your talent or talent has gotten you lucky? That's a good answer. I'm sorry. I just thought that. I feel like, yeah,
weak.
hey, I do it to myself.
I'm fucking weak.
But that was a good ass question. Once it left my head, I was like, that's a good
Repeat it one more time. Repeat it one more time.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay.
In your time here, do you feel that luck has caught up to your talent, or your talent has caught up to you being lucky, or has been an advantage?
I kind of feel like it's the same thing.
Not necessarily, because some people jag the opportunity even though they're talented.
True too.
You get what I'm saying? So in reality, there's other motherfuckers who are not talented. They're lucky, but they capitalized on it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She's talented as fuck. She's been through a lot of shit out here where also it's giving her opportunity, and that opportunity has kind of been piggybacked by, oh yeah, she's pretty and she's talented. She can sing, she can write music, she can act, you know what I'm saying? She can play ball, she's athletic, all this other shit. We can put her in, you know what I'm saying, athletic wear.
Joanna Man too?
What?
She can put her in Joanna Man too?
Technically, yeah. That you can do that, Joanna Man too.
No, I'm
just
talking shit.
I was at first I had to realize, wait, what? But I realized it's a female basketball. Cool, no problem. But
I'm not that good anymore. Yeah. My sister could.
She was all right though. You played in Basketball Beauties, or what was it?
I did.
The league. You played in the league.
I haven't played basketball since I was in that league.
Yeah.
Shout out to Basketball Beauties.
It was Basketball Beauties, right? Shout out to Basketball Beauties.
That's a dope league.
Never heard of it.
I ain't gonna lie.
I think it's still. There's a lot of women in acting, modeling.
Hoes in there?
It's social media baddies in that bitch getting buckets. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Basketball Beauties.
Was them twins in there? Them girls?
I think they might have been.
Probably. Oh, the Rosales or whatever. Those twins.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no. I don't think they was, because they played ball like on some other shit. But then they're young. Those twins you talking about, they younger than us.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
They like 20. They like 20 something.
There were some twins in there, not those twins.
Oh, okay.
Different ones.
Different twins. I think the twins you're talking about.
There were other twins.
But yeah, what you think though? To his question.
To answer my question, yeah. Going back to the question of, you know what I'm saying, talent meeting luck, or luck meeting your talent.
I think I got lucky getting my commercial agent when I got in, because I had never done anything. So that was just based off of probably what my look was and just time and opportunity. Maybe they just needed to bring some people in. And then I feel like I started to get experience, and then luck and talent were meeting. And then I feel like, but there was a lot of like luck that I got based off of maybe just my look, but didn't work out in terms of like, there's a lot of producers that are kind of sleazy, or like maybe like were interested in me for the wrong reasons, or like I remember once somebody was trying to give me a.
I'm sorry, I had to be too direct, but yeah, there's a lot. She let that slide, but no, they're trying to fuck you.
Oh yeah,
it's a lot of those situations.
But that's not that like outside of like Nova and like the guy that I first did my first EP, like most. People that I was working with in the music industry, it was about that, or just trying to use you for also just money and opportunity. Like there's this thing that happens in like the music industry where it's like quarters, and at the end of the year they'll sometimes try to add on artists to round out their roster to attribute funds to that are actually going to other places. So they'll say like, we signed 13 artists in December so that they can say that funds were attributed to those artists that weren't. But like they needed to account for all the money that was spent
for that quarter.
Yeah,
right.
So they'll do. It's a thing that I learned about.
Wow.
So like, there were a few occasions where people would just try to sign me, and you always have to be leery if like, why are you signing me? You don't know me. Like there was one guy that was signing me based off of my look, and I was like, that's cute and nice, but like, I don't want to just be there. I've known so many people that were signed into agreements that were just stuck. Like they weren't doing anything for them, but they were trapped in like a
contract or agreement.
In a contract, and so then when new opportunities
and that happens a lot with a lot of musical artists too, where it's like even major artists. I remember fucking Meek Mills was talking about, you know what I'm saying, how he ain't seen money from certain labels and certain like. It's just a lot of shit that happens sometimes where it's like you just there.
Yeah.
You just there, and
just
it's like you're on the shelf or whatever the fuck.
You can easily be shelved, and that's something to be aware of, is that like if people are signing you and you're not really sure if they are supporting you or if they don't really seem excited about you, then you shouldn't do it, because you might just be somebody that they're just trying to sign and have on your roster. Like maybe they'll turn into something, but we're not going to put any energy or money behind them. That's like a death sentence, because you don't want to be with somebody. You never want to work with anybody that's not excited about you. That's like a #1 rule of like agents and managers. If you're working with somebody that's not excited about you, they're not going to put any energy into you. So don't do it. So some of that happens.
So do you think then that you got lucky because of your talent, or your talent got you in a situation where you were lucky by getting somebody that was genuine?
I feel like there's been some situations where my talent has got me into a situation and I was fortunate. So I was lucky to find and meet those people. And those situations are still ongoing. I think the whole thing is like, nothing happens overnight. And if it does, it probably won't last. So like a lot of the people that you think something happened for overnight probably still didn't happen overnight. They are still probably working for like 8 to 10 years or something in their younger years before that happened. Or once they got signed, they put in a lot of work afterwards, like a Justin Bieber or something like that, which are rare cases. But like, you know, like everybody else was probably working hard before that and then got lucky. So I feel like, I've been here for 10 years about now, and I feel like I've been putting in the work. So I'm just waiting for something amazing to happen.
Okay, I would ask you then this. What has been your biggest lesson that you've learned as being a creative and being somebody in the entertainment industry that you would give a young you coming out here? Now that you 10 years in, you are OG. You know what I'm saying? You are a experienced veteran.
You funny.
You is.
No, I'm talking about her.
What?
You just said she's OG. She looking in the camera like.
Like for real, shit. She like you just said like I don't even go to the club no more. I don't and a lot of things too. At a certain point, you don't need to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At certain stuff, like I realistically don't really go out unless I'm invited. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need to do certain things. So when people invite me to stuff, it's, I bet it's my man's, it's my homegirl. I'm coming to your release party, or I'm coming to her birthday party. I'm coming to something, or I'm inviting somebody to my shit. But in reality, it's like now as a OG too, like 10 years plus, I don't give a fuck what you've been doing. LeBron been in the game 20 years. Half of that, he was already an OG by 10 years in. Some people don't make it past 5. Some people don't make it in Cali past 2 years.
My middle name is LeBron. Just gonna throw that out there since you just mentioned him. He's OG as well.
I know that's not your
No, it's really actually. I'll show you my driver's license.
Your middle name is LeBron?
Hold on.
What the fuck?
I was going a whole different direction.
I'm sorry. I just had to interject that my middle name is LeBron.
I was going a whole different direction. You're telling me I gotta see the birth certificate. I gotta see the birth certificate. I got to.
I don't carry my birth certificate, but I got my driver's license.
Your middle name.
This is a Dussé and Backwoods.
This is a Dussé and Backwoods. Not only a first, but a fucking exclusive. My nigga Ebonique's middle name is LeBron.
That's really LeBron.
Yo, bruh. It's always been LeBron. Like,
yeah.
And I'm really crying at your last name being so white. That's hilarious.
Fuck the last name.
Yeah. My dad is white.
We didn't even need to go about the whole government. Who thought of LeBron?
Yeah, that's crazy.
As your
my mom.
Of course. The nigga of the family. Hey, check it out. I gotta pass this around. And it's spelled LeBron.
It's spelled LeBron. That's crazy.
I thought LeBron. Shake my hand, Queen. You're legendary.
My nigga Bron.
My nigga Bron.
My nigga Bronny.
Damn, you just fucked up, G. I ain't gonna lie to you, G. You just fucked up. There's no way I can call you Ebonique.
If this not one of the
G.
The what? What do you call it? The promo clip?
Oh yeah. First and foremost,
this ain't one of the promo.
This gotta be the promo. This gotta be this one going on. This one going on.
And we're tagging King James.
Yeah, we're tagging them. We gotta. First of all, to me, that nigga name is LeBron Devontae James. I know it's Ramon, but the way this nigga been playing, he playing like a nigga named Devontae.
Period.
He got to. He dunking on grown ass men in his 40s.
Oh, that
you know what I'm saying?
I had no idea what LeBron middle name is.
Yeah, he seems like a Ramon. Yeah, it's some shit like that. Come on, stop playing with the king, Devontae. But shout out to Devontae James. This is the real
this
LeBron.
Nigga middle name is LeBron. That's crazy.
Shout out to the real LeBron. I'm finna call this episode the real LeBron.
The voice of LeBron.
The voice of LeBron. Like, oh my.
That's crazy.
You are the illest female that's come on this show. Let's make some fucking noise for LeBron.
That's crazy.
Not the king, but the queen.
Period.
That's crazy.
Wow.
And this is obviously before LeBron was LeBron.
Yeah.
The thing is, LeBron is older than her, of course, but
he wasn't famous when I was born.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Not when you were born.
Yeah,
Not when you were born, but
when it's on my birth certificate.
I ain't gonna lie. By the time you was in 5th grade, LeBron was that shit. He was known nationally in 8th grade.
That's fine. I was
like, you know, by the time LeBron was in 8th grade, he was known nationally.
When I was born, that was my middle.
Wow. LeBron.
Period.
I don't know how else you know what? I think we're gonna need a part 2.
There's not
part
that much
3.
to know.
Thank you. We're gonna need a part 3. Go check out the first episode, Ebonique. True. Because
I low-key was lost when he said that. I'm like, then I'll get it.
Because this technically,
that's a lot of parts.
That's a lot of parts, right?
Know. What the fuck, We've reached my current time.
No, we gotta have a part 3. We got to. Because everybody low-key that's been coming on the show needs a part 2 because evidently this hour and some change is not long enough for niggas to really tell their story. And I get that, fine, but we're not trying to oversaturate it. But you dropped a lot of gems. You've dropped a lot of insights, some shit that we did not know about, some shit that, you know what I'm saying, you had to be here to understand. And then you dropped an exclusive.
Not the exclusive.
For the nigga.
Well, shout out to you for not making it a big deal to reveal your middle name. I hate when people act like that's just such a big deal. That's so weird to me.
Yeah, that
I
is
hate
true.
when
people act like it's a big deal.
Yes, that's like
what's your middle name?
Dominique.
Okay, touche, King.
Dominique, that's my middle name.
Hey.
What's yours?
You see?
He probably got a lot of names, though.
You see?
Because I know Sean has like 10.
You see?
I know.
Let me let y'all know something now.
I had to.
Let me let y'all know something now as the host of Dussé and Backwoods. I don't like this nigga.
50-50.
It's 50. I love him. This is my boy. I've known him for years. At least an 8 strong. At least 8 strong. Solid. But I don't like this nigga. It's just some people in your life is just like, yeah, man, they in my life. They're my homie. I don't like this nigga. It's for shit like that. Shit like that. No, ironically, my middle name is Tunde.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, and you knew that, nigga. Exactly. See, you see.
Wait,
that's
you only have one.
Whoa! Once again, it's not about me now.
Oh.
Whoa! We getting way.
I just know he's got
the first name is.
Whoa!
That's the first.
No,
name.
It's not.
Lord. Good thing they're friends.
Hey, you know what? Let's be clear, and that's why I'm glad I'm a grown man. I'm confident because 20 years ago I'd have slapped this shit out of nigga for doing that. Like all that shit, I'd have slapped the skin off a nigga for that. But now it is funny. Good one. It's a good one.
Is it funny?
It is funny. It's okay. It's a good one because he knows my first name. He knows me for real. He knows my name, so it's okay. It's all good. No problem. No problem. But yes, my middle name technically is Baba Tunde.
I knew that.
Exactly. You knew that too. It's so. Hey, we family here, baby. It's family.
What's your middle name? You got a middle name?
Got one?
Is that like a not like is that in like Spanish culture?
No. Spanish people got middle names for sure.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but honestly, I know some niggas that don't got a middle name.
Didn't feel like it that day.
Yeah, I know some niggas that don't got a middle name.
She was
honestly,
like, I don't like it.
That don't got middle names are Americans. I ain't gonna lie.
That
don't. Are American. I know some niggas that's like, yo, man, what's your name? It's like James Jackson. And what? James Jackson, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the third. Like, that's it. Like,
nigga
said,
like, nigga JJ, nigga. I don't know.
JJ call me
My
Junior.
dad's middle
they call me
name
Junior. Like,
is Jerome. And
Man,
he's white.
hell no. Hey.
It's a good middle
We gotta
name
wrap
for a
this
white
shit
guy.
up.
hey.
I got more things to say.
Hey.
This shit's crazy.
Hey. I want y'all to go and check out the first episode. Just go back. Just go all the way back. The audio's available. Because this is back in the day we only had audio. The audio's available. Go back and find out what the fuck is going on with Miss Ebonique Lebron. We ain't even gonna say her last name so y'all can Google her. Just Ebonique Lebron. Just know that.
Nigga, that's enough.
Nigga,
that's so unique. That shit gonna pop right up.
Okay, well, it has to be a part 3 because we have to get into the fact that you are an actress playing Ludacris in the Fast and Furious play.
Next show, I don't know when this is airing, but my next show is on November 30th, and I have one on December 15th, and then we're playing in San Francisco.
Hey!
Pew, pew, pew.
You feel me? Shout out to the Sagittarius around the world.
No, this is a Sag too. Y'all are great. Y'all are great.
Exactly.
And
what
then San Fran. I'm a Virgo, which is also great.
Okay. I think I'll get along with Virgo. Obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. Right. Yeah, y'all cool as shit. Okay, word. So because I definitely want to talk about that because you're in full makeup. She wearing the whole mutton chops and everything, like Ludacris, bro.
You really doing some shit like that.
She really doing some shit. She got the whole makeup. She got to do.
No, I just do mine, which is funnier.
Wait a minute, hold on, time. So you do your voice as Ludacris?
Yeah.
That is fucking hilarious. Oh, we gotta have a part 3. We got to. I gotta hear more about that. I know y'all want to hear about that.
I might really come and be like, my nigga LeBron.
They'd be so confused. They're already confused. It's mostly white people at the shows.
I know it is. Yo, hey, the 30th? Then the 15th.
And the 15th.
Listen, hey, let that be known. We in that bitch. 30th and the 15th. I gotta remember that. I'll be back too. I'm going to anyway. Yeah, well, Mrs. LeBron.
Never should have told him.
Never. I swear to God.
Now my name's gonna be LeBron.
I swear to God, I will refuse to call you Ebonique. Like, even though Ebonique is a great name, it's very unique, and I think you're probably the only one on the planet.
There's a few out there, but
You're
probably
lying.
the only one that each person knows. You don't know very many Eboniques. I've met a few other Eboniques.
You've met another Ebonique?
I have, on more than one occasion, mostly online though, but there's a few that I've met in person. Facebook, Instagram.
Type in your own name and some shit pop up.
And as a singer, there's there's a group called Ebonique, and there's one other singer named Ebonique, and our songs get confused on iTunes and Apple Music and
really
Spotify. And
I was today years old and I knew that shit.
Yep, there's another Ebonique out there.
Well,
singing.
Ebo, I want to say thank you for coming on the show, talking your shit, being vulnerable, giving us the exclusive. Because that's exclusive. Your name is LeBron. It's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's probably the craziest one we done had so far. Like that was the bombshell. Like I hoped you was just like, yeah, nah, I'm just kidding.
No.
You're like of all the names, and your daddy's name is Jerome. Makes sense. Anyway, Eb, we appreciate you for coming here on Dussé and Backwoods. And like I said, this is a flower giving show. I, as a friend of yours, a fellow comrade in entertainment and a motherfucker from the crib that's here getting it.
Woo.
I just wanted to give you your flowers, you know what I'm saying, and recognize you for your hard work, your perseverance, your consistency, and your talent in general. I feel that you're somebody who needs a lot more recognition for all the things that you've been through, all of the things that you've accomplished, and all the things that you're going to accomplish in the future. So, personally, I just want to make some noise for you. You know what I'm saying? As you being the jack of all trades that you are, and the beautiful spirit and woman that you are. So that has been our section of this show and our time. Unfortunately, we need another whole 2 more hours to get into, you know what I'm saying, all that comes with you. But we unpacked a lot. And I definitely want to have you back for a 3rd episode. Evidently, we had to get that one going.
Give us some time so I have more to do.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah. No,
I'm
but
down.
the thing is, we didn't even scratch the surface of all that you've been through. We didn't talk about the relationship woes. We didn't talk about, you know what I'm saying, how being here in California. She's like, I ain't want to talk about that. Fuck want to talk about that? Not me. Hey, okay, no problem. But life is real, okay?
Life is real.
And there's so much real shit that, not to say that I know about, but I'm aware about, that I know that a woman of your caliber needs to speak because not everybody gets to hear it from the other side of the coin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why you are now low key starting the wave. Well, not the wave, but of where I'm personally going. I'm going on a woman tour where it's just like I want to promote women on the show for the next few episodes because and now shout out to Ninja because she was actually the first woman that was on the show of this season, and you know you're the second, and I want to continue to highlight highlight and to glorify Black women like yourself who have amazing stories. Okay, all right.
Sorry.
I'm saying we're gonna make some motherfucking noise for that. You know what I'm saying? Like highlight your stories and to really give you the recognition that you deserve because it's one thing to see the face, see the body, see the lifestyle. It's another thing to see the person. And I've always saw the person. And I've always acknowledged the person for the hard work and the dedication that you put into your craft. You know what I'm saying? That's why I have you here on the show. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to allow other females to see somebody like themselves, somebody that is still trying, still achieving, and still putting effort into their career at some point in time or any point in time into their life and say, you know what, because she did it, I think I can do it. You know what I'm saying? So that was the whole point of having you here.
That's real nice. I'm going to do the best I can with what I got.
Of course. You know what I'm saying? God knows.
Just know I pressed it, G. We don't hear it again.
All right, Em. That has been this section. I need you to go ahead. That's been this section. This segment of Dussé. I need you to go ahead. Yeah, I can't. Right? She's hilarious. I need you to go ahead and let people know where they can follow you at. Let them know what everything you got going on, anything you got coming, and yeah, your social media platforms.
So next thing I have coming, we're playing at Typewriter Dynasty. That's where the Fast and the Furious musical parody is, where I play Ludacris. We are in LA playing on November 30th, December 15th, and in San Francisco on February 1st. My platform is, most of where I put everything is on Instagram right now. I feel like I said that in a funny way because social media is such a weird thing right now. But anyways,
you don't get TikTok?
handle.
I was about to say, you don't got no TikTok?
You don't got no TikTok?
Seems like TikTok will be very fitting for you.
Yeah.
I should.
You don't have one?
I know, I mean, I have one.
Oh, I'm
not active like that on it. But my handle is the same on everything.
Same, right, yeah, okay.
Which is love, because I'm all about love. Ebonique. So LOVE, another E. BONIQUE, Love Ebonique on everything. Everywhere. YouTube too. I have some music videos on YouTube as well.
And check her out. She can sing, right? She ain't like a bathroom singer type shit. Like she sang to the world. Travel to China and shit. So check her shit out. Big Dog, Mr. LA. Hey. Let them know where they can follow you at, man.
Instagram, t.reg, T_reg. Twitter, TDOTREG. TikTok, TDOTREG. I always promote my TikTok, but I'm not really that active on there neither.
Hey, but I'll be posting them in the
yeah, I'll be seeing it because I'll be on TikTok laughing my ass off for sure.
Yeah,
that shit is a funny ass app.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all social media handles. I'll at you, Guala.
And of course, you already know what's up with me. I'm Tunde, aka TunGotJokes. And you can follow me on all of my social media platforms at TunGotJokes. That's TUNGOTJOKES. And that has been this edition of Dussé and Backwoods. Another great episode. If you think our show was dope, if you think our show was dumb, we don't get no fuck. We did it the DAB way. Let's make some noise for Dussé and Backwoods, and we'll catch y'all next time. And like that, we out.